great! He looks so cool, I love it! Have you ever wanted to know what Dragon Ball would look like as a 90s sitcom? Even though the show itself was made in the 80s, this guy Dan Taveros Music has been able to do just that. Reimagine Dragon Ball Z as a 90s sitcom. And I know that AI is a bit of a hot button topic right now. It's already occurred and I may as well just look at it because people have been telling me about this. I want to actually see what this is all about. Very first frame that I see, this is meant to be like East City or West City, like Dragon Ball like buildings. It's not terrible. I mean, if that's also like the lookout, that's very cool. I mean, it's even got a little detail up there. I quite like that. So there you go. Typical style font. I've seen this in too many cooks, and I think this is meant to be almost like Goku's house, and I kind of like it. Who's the first one? That's Goku. I don't hate it. The hair's not Goku at all, obviously, but the gi it's alright. I still think the Dragon Ball Evolution gi that Goku had, way better. It's probably one of the few good things about that movie. This guy's got a very chiseled jaw and a mullet. Honestly, I would see that more for Raditz, but the actual look of it is alright. Okay. Okay. Hugo Weaving as Vegeta. I'm not gonna lie. The armor's really cool. If you just swatched it out the black to white, that would be pretty awesome. But the hair, my goodness, and what you up to, Kakarot? My goodness. I mean, at least it's closer in relation to the original Vegeta hairdo design. I will give it that. He looks like such a prankster. It's like the Dragon Ball equivalent of Dennis the Menace. What have we got next? Yamcha. So, buddy, are you really sure you want to do that? Yamcha, from a 90s American family sitcom, is the kind of guy who would be teaching you life lessons. He'd be the one doing those PSAs, because he's just got that look and I'm very disappointed in you, bruh. But I know that you can learn from this. I mean, the hair is pretty much practically the same to Goku, but it suits Yamcha more. I would say out of all of the ones that we've seen, this is the closest one, so I'm okay with Yamcha. Chi-Chi. If you're looking at Chi-Chi the princess, that's pretty cool. That design, the choker, like the kind of necklace thing, that's neat too. It very much looks quite regal. But whether it's actually representative to how she looks like in Dragon Ball Z, I don't know. Maybe a little bit too old. If this was like Dragon Ball Super time, yeah, I could definitely see it. Just swap out some of the colors, but it's a decent representation, I would say. It's alright. It's alright. Who's next? Bulma. Huh. That's not too dissimilar to the Evolution Bulma, and yeah, that's alright actually. That's pretty good. I mean, the fact that it's quite calm, I could see Bulma in a bar, and it's one of the few hairstyles I've not seen her actually sport. By the way, this is my favorite design of Bulma hairstyle that I've seen, and don't at me, it's my favorite. It is calling back to Dragon Ball Evolution, and I don't know whether the AI is actually harking back to that said data, but I think that's probably even better than the Yamcha one. The Yamcha one's a little goofy. This one, though, kind of neat. I'd like to see it more kind of like Scrubs and Engineer's gear. Wow, Trunks. Now that's a guy who's just been training with his father for a very long time, done with this kind of stuff, but he's got this 90s sci-fi action hero type vibe. Very, very inspired by Terminator. I like that. It's a little bit wide in the face, but in terms of the overall look, he looks like a nice boy, but also if you get on the wrong side of him, he will kick your butt. Oh, Piccolo. Oh dear. Oh dear. Emulate a Namekian into the 90s style. I mean, if you're going back to the 90s and thinking, is this what Piccolo would look like from that show? Yes. It still hurts my 2020s brain. Go back 30 years and yeah, this is probably what you would have seen in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers if Piccolo was a character in that, but the overall look of it, though, is pretty neat. It's just the arms aren't quite accurate to the original source material, and one of his hands is now suddenly gone regular flesh tone, but yeah, alright, okay. It's not the best, but acceptable. Alright, who's next? Oh, Krillin's a little too happy with that one. I mean, I know he's a lot more chirpy than some of the other characters, but my goodness. Oh no. No, I get that away. Get that, no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, Master Roshi like that? He looks like such a nice guy. He looks so sweet. You'd want to sit on his lap and pretend he's Father Christmas, but when you know the reality of the character, you wouldn't want to go anywhere near him. Oh, this is tragic. Oh, that just makes me sad. Gohan, I can see that. There is that kind of upstart vibe about him. Okay, I can see that, but the hair, again, it's not very Gohan. I can see the energetic style in this, and I could definitely see him having a bit of a rage boost there. He looks like the kind of kid who would definitely have a tantrum. And now... Oh! Oh, my boy! My boy! He looks so cool! I love it! I love this Raditz! Oh! I'm not making this up, folks. I love it! I love this so much! This wins. I know that Yamcha and Bulma are the closest in terms of representation to the original source material, but I love this. I love this so much. Hello, it's me, Raditz. The puffer jacket, the epaulets, the pendant, and the brown lapels are so accurate. Oh, this makes me so much better after seeing that awful Krillin. I mean, the Krillin is relatively realistic because it's a bald guy. Oh, this warms my heart. Ow, ooh. I'd want to see that Nappa. Ideally without a mustache. It looks like a very tacky costume mustache, but the rest of it, if that were Nappa, I'd buy it. Again, just change the black to white, and that works. That would work really well. I quite like that one. I like that. I mean, Tenshinhan, I don't like what that eye's doing. Fine, Tenshinhan Tien is a very straightforward kind of person. I get that. So there's not really much to say. It's okay, just less creepy eye, please. Next one. Ooh, 17 and 18. I'd buy that. I believe that. 18 looks really cool. Krillin's a lucky guy, but I don't think 18 would want to date the Krillin from a 90s family sitcom. 17 looks pretty cool. He looks like a very rambunctious and defiant teenager. And 18? Very nice. Very nice indeed. I'd buy that. That looks really good. The costume too. And yeah, that's Hercule, obviously. Goes without saying. That looks about right. I'd say that's probably one of the best in terms of representing Dragon Ball Z in the 90s style. Wow. That's probably the most far out there version I've seen of Frieza. That's probably the most far out interpretation of AI from this video. This is very, very Power Rangers. If that were a helmet, and then Frieza would take it off and then show more something that's akin to his actual look, that'd be neat. That helmet design in of itself is awesome. The armor itself is really good too. So what's the last one? Oh, Roshi enjoying his materials. Master Roshi reading special magazines. Oh, again, this general design. This design just makes me sad. This just makes me sad. He's meant to be a kind, sweet old man, but he's not. This is what AI can do to make Dragon Ball Z look like a typical 90s sitcom. And all in all, I don't hate it. Goku doesn't look quite right. Krillin is terrifying. But Raditz, though, oh, my boy, he looks so cool. He looks so cool, people. I love it. I love this so much. I'm not making this up. He looks way cooler. He looks way cooler than Vegeta. Oh. Definitely my favorite, and I'm not being biased here. I love it. Anyway, which one did you like? Comment below.